All right, so we got a power presentation today. I got my good friend Jay. He's up today, and he's got an exciting story. And so now he's a little shy, so we're going to help him out. But so he's going to tell his story. So I'll kind of ask you questions and help him talk a little bit. All right. And so tell us about.
Make sure to hold this up real tight.
Yeah, you got to hold it up real good. So tell us about just a little bit about. You can read from the slide there, or yeah, okay. So tell us a little bit about you.
Tell about you. What do you do for a living?
Well, I've been in roofing construction my whole life.
There you go. Okay.
That's my beautiful wife right over sitting by herself.
Yeah, we were trying to get her up, but she won't come up.
Shy, that's okay.
But make sure you talk to her after the after tonight.
Oh yeah, I'll hear about it all the way home.
Okay. So you work in construction.
So
okay.
you did 4 single family properties. This guy he joined in
March. I joined. I sit right here in the second row.
March of this year.
Yeah.
March,
okay.
and bought a property in
mid-July. I bought my first property up in Blue Ridge, Texas.
Okay.
Second.
Actually, the road trip was there at the end of the month there.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I started rehab August 1st.
See, what's cool, guys, you're going to come to my seminar, okay? I'm going to ruin your career, and then you're going to end up in rehab with this guy, okay? Just don't tell your friends you're in rehab.
And so the second one you bought August, right?
In August, 1st September, I bought the first one.
And so
the second one.
And he tried to ruin my record because September you bought how many?
I bought 2 in one day.
Yeah, but see, I'm 5 in one day. So.
Oh, damn!
But he tried to get me, and so so he works in construction. He talked about, and you heard Dale.
I heard Dale beginning of the year, one Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
I was fumbling through the radio stations and run across.
And you came
Dale
to seminar
Walmsley.
right here in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right here, and you
Yep,
were right here.
Yep.
And so and yeah. So you go to the next slide.
Okay.
And basically, we were talking about changing his financial situation. So tell us a little bit about that.
So when I got started, after I sat in here those 2 days, the house, my primary house, we bought it in 2012.
Uh-huh.
I rehabbed my house in 2012 myself. I did all my own work.
Okay.
I sold it this year. I sold it this year. Got all
Why
the
you
money.
sell it?
Because it went up in value, right?
It went up in value.
How many people's houses up here in Dallas went up in value? So you see, think about that. If the house you lived in went up in value, what about those 4 rent houses he bought? Are they going to go up in value? It's the same premise.
But he didn't tell you the part that he kicked his wife out.
Oh,
Yeah, he kicked his wife out. He rehabbed the house. Yeah, that was to add insult to injury. He kicked her out. No, he rehabbed it. Let her see how pretty it was. Then said, "Get out."
oh, because he sold it.
But he took the money though to do the deals.
More real estate.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
And so
So these 4 houses, we have about $100,000 out of pocket.
Okay.
Time we refinance them and everything. Right now, I have $200,000 in 6 months just in equity in these houses.
So did you hear that? I'm going to slow that down, guys. He put up $100,000 real money. Within 6 months, he turned to $200,000. Does that sound pretty good? Give him a hand.
Yeah.
He doubled his money.
yeah, and that's after joining in March.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it was a good year for you so far.
it's a great year so far.
This is how excited he gets. See him jumping up and down up here?
So
All right, let's show some numbers.
let's go to the next one.
I did.
Oh,
It's up
okay.
there.
Okay.
You got to look up there.
Okay.
This here is a 30-second delay.
Oh, I got you.
That's the
why-
people
okay.
online, 1,000 people online.
I got it. Okay. My bad. So basically, these are the 4 properties he bought: the July, August, September, the 2 in September, and this is the equity capture. So you're looking at in 6 months, he's got 203 in equity capture. Isn't that amazing?
Over
Yeah.
$100,000.
Yeah.
All right. So let's show what this one house looks like.
So this is the before and after. Which
Yeah, that's before right there with the blue tile.
Okay.
That's in Fort Worth.
I told him I love this kitchen right here, right? And so, but you can see what a phenomenal job between the first property, and then when he came in and rehab, best price.
You didn't
best
keep
product.
that tile there?
I know.
That was all that?
I think he could
That
have
looks
worked
like,
it in.
what kind of countertops are in there?
Oh,
They look
that's
like butcher blocks.
Yeah.
Man, that is Pimp Daddy stuff right there.
That's it right there.
Man, those look like gray walls.
See that? See those 2 doors right there?
Uh-huh.
It almost looks like a Fisher's house.
Looks like one of mine.
Yeah.
Those doors were 4 foot tall
4 foot.
when I bought the house.
Well, who lived in there? Munchkins?
I guess so.
Hobbitses? Yeah.
And
All right, so let's show a little bit of numbers so they get an understanding. Now
So-
remember, guys, I told you how much it take to buy a house. About how much money? $30,000. What did it cost him? $24,300. Are there still good deals out there? There's a deal done this year. Okay.
And so the cool thing about this, cash flowing about $350, and cash on cash return 17%, and equity capture $50,000. So anybody say this is probably not a good deal though? We probably should have shown them something better than this, right?
So I want you to think about it. This makes money 5 ways. We're showing 2 ways up here. One is the equity capture. He puts out 25 grand. If he sold it tomorrow, he'd have 50,000. You see how he doubled his money? Now he's not going to sell. He's going to buy and hold it for tax reasons. I got to teach you that in the seminar. But every year, off his 25 grand, he's making $4,200 a year. It's $350 a month. That's a 17% return tax-free. Who'd be okay with 17% return in this horrible economy under Joe Biden? He's making his own economy.
Yeah.
You know, now before this, how much money were you making in the stock market?
It
Not
wasn't
the
good.
same, right?
No,
Not as good. You were making 100% return? You were making a 17% annualized?
no.
Give him a hand
Not
for
even
that. That's
close.
awesome.
Not even close.
So what we'll go to the next one. And what I do want to pull up is, bring out, I know he's going to go over that, but the cool thing about his story is,
Hold up higher.
the cool thing about his story is he's 55, getting ready to retire, kids out the house, wondering what he was going to do. And so it's so amazing that, he was able to come in and start and made a huge gain. And he was telling me, what did you tell me? He was like, you want to sell? And
Oh, I'm selling next year. I'm selling all 4 of them. I'm going to sell them. I'm going to get into the apartments.
and
Yes.
do it again.
Yeah, we're going to
So
do it again.
I teach 3 rules of investing in my seminar. Rule number 3, anybody know what it is? No, that's rule
Don't
number
get
1.
rich slow.
You can't get rich slow. You have to be willing to give up what you have for what you become. And the reason he's waiting a year is so he doesn't have to pay taxes. I'll get into that later. But the point is, he takes 100K, turns to 200K. What's going to turn 200K in the next year? 400K. 400K. 1.6 million. Who likes that? You double your money. That's where you make the big money.
And so he changed his mindset. What I loved about his story is, he talked to his wife about moving out to take that nest egg because a lot of people want to hold on to that.
Yeah.
And he made $200K by letting that go. And
What you looking at there?
I'm trying to look at the slide and read it. Well, I was trying to read the last important thing, why investing is so important, and how to invest and what to invest in.
He was a school teacher, believe it or not.
I really was.
He was teacher of the year, too.
Yeah, I was, and dropped the mic.
Yeah. It's funny.
But that's more than jokes. We'll say those jokes.
Oh.
But anything else you want to say?
No, that's it.
All right.
Well, really quick, because
Well, let me say one more
go ahead,
thing.
go ahead.
I used Capital Concepts.
we'll get to that
we
slide.
got
Okay.
we got one. We got
We'll
one.
get it. One last thing, because, we have brevity. I got to get 4 people up here. But remember when you were new, you weren't sure if this is real, you first came to my seminar, you heard me speaking and stuff. What advice would you give the new folks who are here first time?
I would just do it. It took me a little bit. David, he showed us how to buy a house online that day. And when I saw that, if I can do it, anybody can do this.
There you go.
It's really simple.
Cool.
You got these mentors that help you, and they guide you through everything.
So take action. Find someone who's successful, has already done it, and let them hold your hand through your deal. Who likes that idea? That mitigates your risk, and that's why we're an education mentoring group. Okay, so cool. All right. What's the next slide? Here we go. What's next? So what is your goals? What's your goals? What are you thinking? You don't have to read the slide. You just tell us what you think.
Yeah. He was talking about he wanted to do. He already mentioned that he wanted to become a multifamily. Jump into the multifamily.
Yeah, we're going to do that next year. We're going to jump into
Cool.
the multifamily. We're going to keep doing the houses deal too.
Yeah, you can do both. There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely.
We just like messing with houses.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
We have a lot of members do both single family and multifamily. It works.
And now, and start having money. He wants to, travel more and hang out with the grandkids more.
Okay.
And
Now you can give your shout outs. Go ahead.
Yeah, Capital Concepts. So Kerry Donham over there.
Where's Carrie? Look at
Yeah, there
him.
he is.
you can't miss him.
That guy's
He's the tallest guy in the room.
No, he's not the tallest guy.
Uh-oh.
He's small now. Now there's a taller dude.
Uh-oh.
There's some other white guy. Where's he at? Right there. Look at him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Carrie, it's just the hat. It's the
That-
hat.
yeah.
yeah. It's the hat.
There you go.
And
No, but
green.
Kerry handles all the hard money loans, and then when I get ready to roll into conventional, he handles that also.
Good, yeah.
So Kerry, he's still not topped me. He has only done 2 in one day. I've done 5 in one day. But you still love him more, right? And so we've
got
Greenworks, yeah.
Yeah, Greenworks,
Yeah,
they do all my
inspection.
home inspections.
Okay, cool.
So
cool.
Yeah, great.
All right. We have time for like one question. Normally I'd take a couple, but let me just do one question. Is that fair, guys? So I got a lot of folks I got to cover tonight. I'm going to get a microphone out there so the folks online can hear you. Okay. Here we go. Go, Ken.
So how much work did you do on these houses yourself?
Great question. This is my biggest fear when he's a contractor. Because I teach you, just so you know, when you come to my seminar, I say you write a check to all these folks, you do it yourself. You never lift a hammer, pay other people to do the work for you, but I know he's very experienced. What did you decide to do?
I haven't done much at all, not really.
That is amazing. Give him a hand, because it's hard as a contractor.
That is hard.
But it's good for him because he knows how to do scope work and manage a contractor.
Yeah, I use my own contractors to do the rehabs.
That's good.
I took my 4 grandsons out there, and they help. We clean the yards up.
Okay.
That's what we do.